Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from Sunday, the 29th of May to Saturday, the 4th of June, 2022. And this is especially for you coming from Leo. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to have a 90-minute session with me to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and especially reading your palms. Your palms belong to your soul. The energy of the soul is there, and your palms will show how the acceleration of the soul's energy, all the mapping is there on your palms. If you like to play lotteries, I'll show you how to formulate your own lucky lottery numbers, a system I will teach you with the help of your soul, because your third eye will be involved and your aura will shine. We'll talk more about this later. You coming from Leo, Sunday, the 29th of May, is going to be a very lucky morning and afternoon. Lucky in the form of emotional side of life. And yes, your imagination is going to be great as well. So the imagination and the emotional side of life becomes very active. So give it a chance to find what you want. Make plans. You got to help these planets by putting yourself in a situation. Is it for the romance you want to change? Is it make your family happy? Have lunch with somebody, and you will see that the imaginative and romantic side of you will be accelerating. These imaginative plans, you can also meet people and talk to them about your imaginative ideas for business or job. Going to be successful. Evening and nightfall turns nasty. That's how a day can dramatically change. I mean nasty. I don't want you to be out because you are going to be doing everything wrong and saying everything wrong. And accidents of all kinds, verbal accidents, physical accidents, emotional accidents, mental accidents, anything can happen. And it will happen very, very fast and unexpectedly. So that's why the word accidents is used. And you won't be on the same wavelength as people. So that can be a very bad ending to this evening and nightfall. So it's up to you. I've made you aware. If you don't like the company, move away. Or if you want to stay on with them, say less, do less, listen more. And don't show disagreeability. Otherwise, arguments will also start. Monday, the 30th of May, that's going to be a very lucky morning and afternoon. The planets of bigness, the planets of greatness are there. So, whether in business, whether in job, in material side, you're going to find that something good will happen for you in this morning and afternoon. So help the planets by taking charge and making plans to meet people. If for the business, let them hear your big plans and expansion. If for the job, talk to your bosses, talk to your superiors. Something very good is going to result in the morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall, planets decide to move fast, making you careless in speech, careless in actions. So careless in action means accidents, and that's very much a probability. You may meet people from your past you don't agree with, and that could be a lot of stress on you as well. So it's a very stressful evening and nightfall. Should you be out at all? If you don't have to, the best way keep these planets quiet by not exposing yourself to people who are going to cause stress upon you. You could be let down, you could be cheated financially. You don't want to sign any agreements of any kind in the evening and nightfall. Some of your morning, afternoon planets will come to help you, but I suggest don't think big in the evening, nightfall. Think careful, think caution. That would be the way. And go home early because you'll drive fast, you'll act fast, you will talk fast, and that could lead to accidents. Tuesday, the 31st of May. This is another nasty morning and afternoon. Everything that can go wrong is meant to go wrong. Where work is concerned, job is not secure. Where business is concerned, money affairs and the way you think is not secure. So you don't want to act in any way where finances are concerned. You don't want to act on your own. You need advice. You need to be part of a team. Otherwise, when things go wrong, you're going to be the one whose head is going to be chopped off. Lose the job so fast. In business, find problems so quickly. So miscalculation, misinterpretation, miscommunication. It's all waiting to happen big time in the morning and afternoon. Say less, do less. Don't be rebellious. Try to follow rules and regulations. That will be safer. Evening and nightfall, not very good. Not so bad, but not very good. But some of these morning planets will make their way to the evening as well. They won't let you go. They want to disrupt your evening and nightfall. And they'll do that by making you not agreeable with the people that you are with in the evening nightfall. You just won't be on the same wavelength. So choose your company very carefully. If you can't agree with that group of people, just walk away immediately because it's only going to get worse and worse and worse. Wednesday, the 1st of June, that's a very lucky morning and afternoon. It brings that aura out of you, making you very special with your unique ideas, making your leadership extremely good and attractive to people. So, where you work or where you do business, take charge and speak to people of authority about your plans, and they will like you for that. They will like the leadership coming out of you, and they will allow you to take charge as well. So the chances of becoming important to whatever you are doing is there. Evening and nightfall, some of your worst planets are waiting for you. They are all moving very fast in the evening and nightfall. So you want to slow down in speech, slow down in action, slow down in promising anything. Don't sign agreements of any kind, it says in the evening nightfall. Don't agree or commit yourself because your thinking is very, very wrong. Why? Because the worst of planets are there in the evening nightfall. Their duty is to create accidents, even financial accidents, romance and personal accidents, and of course, physical accidents as well. It's such a bad evening nightfall. If I were you, I just wouldn't go out. Sometimes it's the best way to treat these planets. Don't give them a chance. Don't expose yourself. Of course, you won't be happy at home, even if you're by yourself, but you'll be safe. So rather not go out would be better. Thursday, the 2nd of June, this is a much better morning and afternoon. But if it's a working day, if it's a business day, then you cannot let this emotional, wonderful planets take charge. You will be thinking of who to have lunch with, who to have dinner with, where to go, and all these emotional ways of keeping yourself happy. But the end result could be that your deadlines or commitments at work or business, they may be blatantly not looked after well. And so you could make mistakes and blame may come upon you that way. So focus on your responsibility in the morning and afternoon and don't allow this emotional stuff to overwhelm you. Have lunch with somebody by all means, and you'll see that the agreeability of your plans would be good. Evening and nightfall planets are moving fast, and these are planets of stress. So, stress can be easily created in the evening nightfall. Firstly, because the emotional side of you will be very oversensitive. Something said you won't like, and something done you won't like. So, choose your company very, very carefully. And evening and nightfall planets moving very fast. You have to not drive fast. You have to not talk fast. You have not to do anything fast. Slow down with these fast planets. That's the way you take charge. So count to 5 before you say anything because arguments can come from nowhere. Count to 5 before you do anything. You'll regret what you spend or what you commit to. Sometimes, again, the best way is just don't go out. When you do that, then you shut the door on these planets and keep them quiet. Friday, the 3rd of June, this is a very lucky morning and afternoon. The chance to grow, whether in job, whether in business, or even starting a business. These are powerful group of planets. On Friday, the 3rd of June, morning and afternoon, giving you the urge to expand, to start something new. You'll find partnerships very easily. So discuss with people. And if you're at a job, you'll find promotions and more responsibility and more money for you. If it's in a business that you're doing with members of the public or with partnerships, you will expand and you will be able to grow. So everything positive is waiting to happen. One of these planets of the evening nightfall, they may come to disturb you in the morning afternoon. How do they disturb you? They make you not to be on the same wavelength as people. So in the group in the morning and afternoon, there may be 1 or 2 people who will not see eye to eye with you. Try not to be too strict with them. Be flexible, be negotiable. You'll be able to get that done in the morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall, they're the gang of planets who simply make you unnecessarily oppose them. Either you oppose them or they oppose you because you're just not agreeable and not on the same wavelength. Then the planet of anger is also there. Somebody gets angry and there's retaliation, provocation. So if you don't have to be out in the evening nightfall, it's better. Don't be agreeable to anything that you're not sure of in the evening and nightfall of Friday, the 3rd of June, or you will regret it later. It can be due to also personal affairs like a romance you may meet. You will regret that later. Saturday, the 4th of June. This is a very rebellious morning and afternoon, full of rebellious planets. Their duty is to make you rebellious, and you will become that. And so you will turn against the company you keep, not agreeing to anything, making your own plans, which are not agreeable to others probably, because there's a lot of trouble which can be created unexpectedly in the morning and afternoon of 4th of June. That could be also the word accidents is there because accidents are always unexpected. So these are the planets of unexpected badness. They want to create something that comes out of nowhere. So be careful of the company you keep in the morning, afternoon, and don't venture into any area which you are unsure of because they can make you also very impulsive, these planets, agreeing to things, signing a contract or whatever. Don't want to do that. I like your evening and nightfall much, much better. Now the chances of you finding happiness in the evening and nightfall is very strong. And these are also internet planets. You may just find a wonderful way to connect to the internet, job wise, business wise, personal wise. You'll be lucky. And in the evening and nightfall, emotional planets are around. So go enjoy yourself. This morning, rebellious planets won't disappear into thin air. One or two of these planets may just come to the evening and nightfall, making you a bit rebellious, making you a bit uncertain with what to say and what to do. So tell yourself, play along with the group of people you are with, or even if you are just with one somebody, just follow what that person wants and be receptive. And that's the way to be happy in the evening nightfall. Don't be rebellious. Rebellious are people who are just disagreeable with what is already planned and you want to make unnecessary changes. That's rebelliousness. Now, this 90-minute session I talk about. Number one, I will show you how to activate the energy of your soul. Everybody gets it very late, in their late 50s and 60s and 70s. And I'll show you how to accelerate and get it earlier so that your third eye can awaken earlier, so that your aura can shine earlier and your soul can be activated earlier. And if you like to play lotteries, I'll show you how the system works, step by step, how the system of lotteries works. It's very easy once you're taught that. And when you follow this system, which includes the energies of your soul and all the other energies of lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions, all are included. I will show you all that. And I'll talk to you seriously about your health as well. I'll go deeply into that. Palms will reveal all that. The palms belong to your soul. And who changes all these signs? The caretaker of the soul, the caretaker of the palm is your soul. And I will go to that area to see what the palm says. So it's going to be a wonderful 90-minute session, giving you all the chance to ask me all the questions you want. So send me this email and I'll reply to you and show you how we can go ahead. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.